Selamat sejahtera kepada Puan Roslina. Nama saya Jeshila Joyce dan nombor matrik saya 10DTK23F1010. Hari ini saya akan membuat pembentangan tentang EOC question number 3. So first I will read the question. So question number 3, it says, you are a technician tasked with testing a bipolar junction transistor BJT to verify its pin configuration and functionality. The transistor is labeled as an NPN type. Your objective is to correctly identify the emitter, base and collector pins and ensure that the transistor operates according to its specifications. Demonstrate the setup and procedures that you would follow to identify the emitter, base and the collector pins of the transistor. So firstly, we would have to gather the equipments. So equipments needed for this question is multimeter, which should be set into a diode test mode, and an NPN BJT transistor, as I have drawn in the slide. Next is to identify the base. So we have to look for the data sheet of a transistor to confirm its pin configuration. Typically for an NPN BJT, the pins are labeled as E emitter, B base and C collector. Next is to use the multimeter. So we have to set the multimeter to the diode test mode, which is often often labeled as a diode symbol, and then we place the positive probe, which is the red wire one pin of the transistor, and the negative one, the black pin, to another pin, and then we have to note down the readings. So we have to repeat this process for all combinations of the pin to determine the diode drop across each junction. Okay. Next is to identify the base emitter junction. So the base emitter junction is typically to show a diode drop of around 0.6 to 0.7 volts when it's a forward bias. So this indicates that the base and the emitter pins are connected. So step 5 is to identify the base collector junction. So the base collector junction, when it's a forward bias, should also show a diode drop but higher than the base emitter junction, which is step 4, which is around 0.6 to 0.7 volts higher, where then this it can confirm the base and the collector pins. Next is to verify the functionality. So firstly, we have to connect the transistor in a circuit according to its specification with the correct pin connections. Second is to apply appropriate voltages and currents as per the data sheet. And third is to verify that the transistor operates as expected, such as amplifying signals or switching currents. And finally, step 7, which is also the final step, is to double check the pin connections and the functionality to ensure that we get proper accuracy from this experiment that has been conducted. So that's all from me for this question. Thank you.